In action, take 5. Looking at the Wilderness Innovations Poncho Hammock multi-use shelter. This is the large version, strung up in hammock shelter mode. You could also use it as a ground shelter. That's the sleeve extension. I believe the sleeve extension is the one thing that makes this where it could replace a coat. Here is a common way. One of the things I was confused at first was why this was stitched. I was sitting here trying to run the cord out this way, make it an A-frame, and I realized, nah, Perry designed this for a reason. Well, it's because he's a hammock guy. This is a multi-use hammock device, and it's obviously skinnier at the front where you go in, and that works for sleeping too. This is the ultralight spec 9-ounce poncho hammock long back version. Above me is the extra large version. So this measures about a foot longer in hammock mode, and they're both comfortable. Obviously, the longer one is a little more flatter lay, but I'm surprised. I mean, this is, I don't know, this is probably a shade over 8 foot long as a hammock. Has all these ties as a shelter as well, just like the one above me. So you technically could have a 9-ounce poncho for a tarp and one for a poncho and a hammock, or however you want to do it. I just wanted to get my eyes on some of these products, and this is a beautiful camouflage. It is heavy duty though, so I've got the optional pocket. I ran a belt through that pocket when I was wearing it, and it just kind of enabled me to use, since I'm about 5'11", I was able to use the big boy here, and it didn't, you know, it came down to about where I thought it should as a poncho. I had no trouble hiking, going over logs and stuff. In other words, I would opt for maybe the bigger size, and you can kind of adjust it as a poncho. But some people are into this multi-use stuff, maybe some not. I found you can easily just undo one of these ties and let that flop. It's in what I call storm mode right now. What else? I keep forgetting to add stuff. There's your hood. It's got a little button. I have no trouble with water or anything. And this is kind of like, let's see what these products are about. Perry's got some great videos. Again, the sleeve extensions are the one thing that, in my opinion, you would have a shot at swapping this for a coat. Otherwise, I'd plan on bringing your raincoat, and this is a supplemental extreme weather poncho. But with that, places do have some extreme weather. So there's a look at your extra large heavy duty Wilderness Innovations, made in Utah. There's a look at your long back regular size in hammock mode with the hammock gear. It is handy where I've kind of fastened the hammock gear to it, you know, to keep the quilt in place. He's working on some accessories, I think, for the lightweight ones, but these big boys, still with the metal snaps, still take all the accessories. The Wooby, poncho liner, Osney, underquilt, jacket, what makes it a coat type of device thing. In other words, a liner goes into this if you want it, and you can wear it as a coat. You can flip it as an underquilt when it's in hammock mode, whatever, I don't know, just put it under there. You got a tent, like a, what do you call those? They get some of those Cruas out there with the insulation around the tent. It's up to you to innovate. That's what Perry says.